Ball, greetings to one and all. This is some internal methods that I had learned in my journey within Silat and other martial arts, and these are some of the methods that I like to share with you for all your well-being. Normally these methods are kept closed doors for closed-door disciples who've taken some form of initiation with the teacher. So this is a very simple method, but a very effective method, and you can see results almost immediately. I'm sharing this for all age groups, especially the elderly, and especially those who've got respiratory problems, in particular, and those who can't stand up and do more of the vigorous Qigong, Heigong style methods. So all one needs to do here is to be sitting on the floor or on a chair or standing up. Most people like to sit on the chair, so I'm going to perform and demonstrate and share this method while sitting down so everyone can join in. The method is about mind, body and spirit, and it's about magnifying one's aura linked to one's body and mind and spirit, and purifying one's mind and expanding one's mind, purifying one's body and expanding the aura of the body, and also purifying and expanding our consciousness. So if we start, it's got a 3-part process, and the first process is just to activate the energy within our hands. The hands is like a microcosm of the whole body, and if we can activate the hands with energy and so forth, it's very beneficial for our body. Anyways, normally this exercise comes with some mantras, but I'm going to omit them here, so everyone from any religious or spiritual background can actually practice. So the first stage is just to bring the hands together like in a Namaste position, and we have mind, body and spirit in mind. We make an intention. First one is to expand and purify our mind and energize our mind, so our consciousness. So we rub our hands once, twice, 3 times, and we bring them together. And then we make the same intention, but to expand and purify and fill our body with energy, our aura. So this is for the body. So we do 1, 2, 3, and we bring together. Next one is for the consciousness or the spirit, to expand the consciousness and the spirit, and to purify the consciousness and the spirit and the overall aura of our body. So we go 1, 2, 3. Now from here, simply we put our hand down onto our knees, and from here we do the same thing. We make the intention again for our mind, for expansion, for purification, and we rub our hands backwards towards our hips once, then towards the knee. That's one set, and then back again, second set, then back again, third set. Okay, repetition. Now we make the same intention for the body. So we rub our hands back once, twice, and 3 times. So what we do next, we make the same intention for our consciousness, our aura, to purify, energize and expand our aura and our consciousness. So again, we pull back 1, 2, 3. So from here, we upturn our hands and we put our finger and thumb together. This makes an energetic connection in our body, a circuit. And we lift up our tongue, the tip of our tongue, and we put it behind our front 2 teeth and our palate, top palate. And we keep it there. This also keeps a connection, a circuit within our body where the energy can flow in a full circuit and circulate around our body. Okay, so we keep these fingers together like this. In yoga, this is called Yantap Mudra, Mahamudra, many names for this, you know, and it's universal. It crosses the borders of many religions and spiritual paths in terms of meditation. So what we do here, we touch our thumb and our forefinger lightly, and we put it down on our knees. And what we do, with our eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter, we try to feel the pulse within our fingertips, yeah, between the thumb and the forefinger. So this may take some time. For some people, they can feel it immediately. For some people, it can take up to half an hour, an hour. Others can't feel it immediately. It may take days, but it doesn't matter. You try at your own convenience. Eventually, everyone can feel it. So once you feel the pulse in between your fingertips and your thumb, try to become one with it, because this is the vibration and frequency that brought you into or manifested you into this world. Now try going into your heart. Feel the pulse returning from your fingers and your thumb all the way to your heart. Feel the beat. Now I want you to keep concentration on that beat always. When you do this, you can close your eyes or open your eyes. You'll see you go into some form of meditative state, but I don't want you to go into a deep meditative state. I just want you to go into a relaxed state. A very relaxed, released, dissolved state. Once you have accomplished this, I want you to bring your hands together like this. And we're going to do the same intention as before. This time we're going to combine our breathing and with the movements of our palms, which are going to open and close with our intention and our breathing. The breathing has to be, when you inhale, below your belly button. Just about 1.5 inches below your belly button. When you exhale, it also has to be from here. When you withhold the breathing, it also has to be at this point. But you have to feel your palms, especially the center of your palms, and you may feel some magnetic properties to do with this, or some electrical properties that manifest. Don't worry, it's a good sign, because we want to increase the bio electricity and the bioenergy within the body. Okay, so the first one, before we start, we just rub the hands 3 times or as many times you like to create a little bit of warmth, a bit of heat. Okay, so from here we make an intention, and this intention is to the divine. All these intentions are to the divine, within you, around you, and everywhere. And if you don't believe in the divine, you just make a positive intention. And the positive intention is to expand and purify your mind. Okay? When we do this, we breathe in. And we breathe in very slowly while coordinating our hands to open with the inhalation breath. And this breathing can take up to a minute, really, you know, but it doesn't matter however long it takes. You know, if it takes 10 seconds or a minute, it's okay. But you should feel some energy repulsing your hand or attracting your hand together. Okay? So I made that intention. Now I breathe in to the point below my belly button. As I do, the hands will expand. And I'm keeping my tongue on the roof of the palate, just behind my front 2 teeth. When you cannot breathe in anymore, you hold the breath at that point below your belly button for as long as you can. And when you can't hold no more, you breathe out and you let your hands naturally come together. There should be a magnetic property pulling them in. And you breathe out through your nose. All the breathing is done in and out through both your nostrils. Then you bring your hands really close, but you don't touch them. They should be about 1 inch away from each other. And as you breathe out, you hold again the exhalation breath for as long as you can. When you can't hold the breath out any longer, you make the intention for purification of your body, and again to expand the aura and to energize your body and fill the body up with divine energy, chi, prana, whatever you want to call it. So you breathe in, and then you hold for as long as you can. Feel the sensations in between your palms facing each other. And slowly breathe out. Again, make sure the hands don't touch. Keep them an inch distance apart and hold for as long as you can. Once you can't hold the breath out any longer, then you breathe in again, this time to expand your consciousness. You know, your consciousness. And purify your consciousness and to expand your consciousness throughout the universe if you can. It's like concentrating from here all the way to Australia with your energy, encompassing everything. You know, your consciousness. Again, so we breathe in. Remember to breathe in as slow as possible. In one line, all the way down to below your belly button. And you hold for as long as possible. Keeping your tongue, tip of your tongue on the roof of your palate behind your top 2 teeth. It's crucial. Once you can't hold the breath no more, you breathe out and let your hands come together naturally, but as slow as you can. You can feel this magnetic energy pulling them together. When you've exhaled all your breath, you hold the hands together an inch apart again for as long as you can. Once you've done that, you put your hands together. And again you rub 1, 2, 3. Once you've rubbed, you can open your hands. You can rub your face, your head, your arms, your kidneys, liver, your dantian, your stomach, your legs, all the way down to your feet. This will give your aura and your wei qi, as they call it in Chinese, or your fascia, it'll empower it, it'll protect it. So the guardian qi, which will help stop you from getting respiratory diseases and hopefully catching this flu. As soon as you've completed this, what you do, you put your left, for male, your left palm onto your the area 1.5 inches below your navel, and your right palm over it, and you breathe gently to that point. So with your tongue again at the top of your palate behind your front 2 teeth, you breathe in deeply. As you breathe in slowly and deeply in one line, your nose, your chest and your genitals has to be in one line. As you breathe in, your stomach expands, your kidney expands, everything expands inside like 360, like a ball you have there. As you breathe out, it condenses and compresses. You breathe in again, the stomach expands, the kidneys expand, and as you breathe out, it condenses again, it condenses down. So there's no chest breathing involved. This is all done from the lower abdomen. This is to gather and contain the energy, the prana, the chi, whatever name you want to give it. Once you've done this for a while, you can feel the heat, some form of heat, some form of energy there. Then I want you to go again back to this position with the finger and thumbs and just feel your pulse. This time close your eyes or half close your eyes, feel your pulse, feel the pulse leading to the heart. Observe the breath. Bring yourself into balance, into equilibrium, into neutral point. quieten and lengthen the breath. And you can see by this time your whole body feels like you are in balance. Your mind, body and spirit feels they are in equilibrium with each other. Once you feel that, it's the end of your meditation. So from here, I'll bring the hands together and give gratitude and gratefulness to the universe, to God, to whatever supreme deity you believe in. And if you don't, just to the universe, good intention of gratitude and thankfulness. And those who are spiritually inclined, whatever merits you have received for this practice, I would suggest offering it to the whole universe and to creation, to this planet, for all those who are suffering with the coronavirus scare and other diseases and so forth, doing your part with your energy and your intention to heal the world. Pass on your merits. I hope you all enjoyed this meditation and internal energy exercise. It's a very powerful one. It's not as dynamic as a lot of the other Qigong methods that are being taught online. I give this from my heart. Normally this is for initiated disciples, but I thought I'd open this up because of the climate that we're all facing now, especially for the vulnerable and the elderly amongst us. Please do train and give me your feedback in regards to the results you may have attained. I hope it all works out for you. God bless you all. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.